Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are live on stream. We just awakened the TEQ VEGETA, managed to get the one copy of him, so he is 55%. I have given him a skill orb, so he has a bit of extra additional, because of course he is an infinite stacking unit. He is freshly pulled, freshly awakened, so he is full link level 1. And we are going to try him out here. We are running his team, of course, which is Vegeta Family or Super Saiyans, and then plus 30% to Pure Saiyans, Battle of Wits, or Mastered Evolution. His super attack effect is that he infinitely stacks attack and defense, does immense damage to the enemy, and seals super attacks. So he gets 2 key, attack and defense 150. He has guard, which is just permanent guard. He gets damage reduction of 18% and launches an additional super attack for 3 turns from his initial turn. The more HP remaining when he attacks for the first time of the turn, the greater additional attack boost he receives, up to 150. The more HP remaining when he receives an attack for the first time, the greater additional defense boost he receives, up to 150. Then he gets 31% defense with each attack received, up to 80. He launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super when there's a unit whose name includes Goku on the same rotation or as an enemy. And then he can transform on turn 3 when HP is 18% or more, which is basically for free, right? Like, very rare that you're going to be under 18% HP. I am also using the 55% King Vegeta, so we can see how good he is here as well. So yeah, we do ideally want to get AGL orbs for King Vegeta, but there's not many of those around. So let's go ahead and grab these. We're starting off the turn at 165k. So when he takes that first hit, not only is he going to get 150% buff, so that's going to put him up to, what, like 400. He also then gets 31% for getting hit once. So we're looking at least 450. And then he gets the super attack effect. So he's going to have 450k defense with guard and 18% damage reduction. Pre-super as well, because then his super raises his defense. So we do have a unit whose name includes Goku, but because we have one in slot 7, I'm going to float him off. So unfortunately we can't get the extra damage reduction for King Vegeta, but he should still be okay here in this first phase. And then we'll just grab these for you. Now Goku will get the advantage of attacking after King Vegeta, because remember, King Vegeta has this weird design thing where on attacking he gives an extra support buff. So 5.3 for Vegeta here, and we sealed. We go up to 5.5. He shares 6 out of 7 links with King Vegeta, so having them together is really, really good. And then we did get the additional from having the Goku on the rotation, so 3 supers immediately in the first turn. And then Mind Can additional from the hidden potential. We only got a normal. But that's even if you hadn't put skill orbs on him. By having a Goku on the rotation, that's 3 supers at 55%. It's pretty good for an infinite stacker. And then King Vegeta, not a bad attack stat to be fair. And then tanks the cell for double digits. I mean, the first phase cell obviously not hitting particularly hard, but he is type disadvantage, so not bad. King Vegeta, I mean, he's the best TUR on Global for sure. Top 5 unit on Global, maybe? I'm trying to think who the main contenders would be. Can Vegeta even get any hits in here? Because I kind of want him to get hit, but he's probably not going to get much of a chance to get attacked here, is he? He's not going to get the extra super because the there's no Goku on the rotation. We'll see how we go. You can see the difference if we have no support, no Goku or anything like that. So we're starting off at 135. That's still very good. In my opinion, he's the best unit on Global. I mean, he definitely has a chance to be in the consideration for like that top tier for Global especially. Yeah, the problem is, like in terms of himself as a unit, he's obviously crazy, but his team is definitely not as good on Global as it is on JP. Like the anniversary units and the anniversary EZAs really do give a massive boost to this Vegeta team. So, but of course we now know as well from the celebration info that we are getting the Super Vegeta EZA. So that should be a huge buff to this team as well. Alright, I didn't actually even get a super for Kefla, but okay. Right, so after getting all those hits on the first turn and getting 3 supers, yeah, see, we're already starting the turn at 427k defense, which means when he takes the first attack of the turn, he jumps up to 1,000,000 defense. But that's pre-super, because he is going to super before that as well, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, King Vegeta supports Vegeta family and Pure Saiyans, so all the other Vegeta family units on the team are getting the support from him. So hey, shout out to Jeepo for re-upping his membership. I didn't have to waste any stones, got him first ticket multi. Nice. After being shafted 2 Saiyan days in a row, it feels good. Yeah, it took me just over 1,000 stones to just get the 1 copy, which is not ideal, but still decent enough. Right, so I think one of the good things about this Vegeta, you can transform early. Wow, the friend was 55%. There's already full level 7 links. That's kind of crazy. Doesn't share a lot of links with this Goku, but we will get extra ones once we transform. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I should have saved those AGL orbs for King Vegeta, really, but that's alright, there's some more there now. Alright, so he's going to get supered immediately, but he gets the defense buff. Yeah, so he just tanks that for double-digit damage. Okay, that's pretty good. 400 stones to get 1 copy is actually, like, insane good luck. Uh, 135k defense, start of turn 1 defense when you're 55% turn 1 with no support is not bad, yeah. Especially when you're going to get a 150% buff before you even take a hit. And have guard and 18% damage reduction. I'm talking about, like, literally turn 1, 55%. Not if we're talking about, like, I'm going into the hardest content in the game, how is this unit looking on, like, turn 4 on their best rotation or something, right? Oh, well, I guess saving the AGL orbs for King Vegeta doesn't really matter anyway, because probably going to finish off Cell here. Shout out, as always, to the global exclusive Limit Breaker second form Cell. Look at that, Trunks going ham. Another good 200% team for Trunks. And then, yeah, Kefla, of course, on Vegeta's team. Kefla, one of the best units on global at the moment. Yeah, so the thing with Vegeta, so once you get past, so this is now his 3rd turn. Well, his 3rd appearance. But it means his intro ability, well, I say it's not an intro because he doesn't have an intro animation, but he doesn't have the 18% damage reduction and the guaranteed additional super anymore. He does still have guard, and he is starting off here at 431k defense with no support. So in a situation like this, we don't actually have to transform him straight away, and we can see if we can get some extra stacks. So I am going to do that here, at least with this one, and then we can get our 9 orbs for you. We keep getting shafted with the Kefla orbs, though, so that's not ideal. Alright, so we're going to eat a super straight away, but we do jump up immediately to like 1,000,000 defense, so he takes double-digit damage. Yeah, the power level boost for the medals was great. I got the power level boost like 3 times while we were farming the medals, which is what enabled me to get not only Vegeta, but also King Vegeta, both awakened so quickly to then jump in and do this run like straight away. So yeah, shout out to that power level boost, especially when you're using a boost. That happened twice, so we got 28 medals in 1 run, and that happened twice. Significantly cuts down the amount of runs you need to do when you're trying to awaken the unit and the side banner unit, and you get that happen twice. That's really, really good. So yeah, the Super Saiyans going off here. Remember, the Super Saiyans only get a 170 lead from this Vegeta as well, because they're not on any of his plus 30% categories. So, like, these guys still able to do really, really well. Yeah, Kefla getting absolutely crushed. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was lucky. Alright, so this Vegeta is not going to have a lot of defense on this turn, sadly. We do get a decent amount of key from the orbs, though. But yeah, unfortunately, Kefla on a team with a lot of other units that are orb hungry is probably not the best. But alright, so we're going to see, we've done an extra turn of not transforming with both the Vegetas. And we'll see what they're looking like on the next turn. I probably will go ahead and transform the Vegeta on the next turn. But we'll see what our stats are looking like here. That was the additional from the passive for having a Goku on the rotation, which sadly was not a super. In fact, we're King Vegeta 4.3. That's King Vegeta. I mean, 55%. He's a support unit. He's not on the team to do damage. This is why, like, his best build is going to be additional and dodge. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our boy transformed here now. So I'm going to put the animations on, and then we can see what Vegeta's looking like once he actually transforms.
You need more than calculations to understand us Saiyan.
I always do love the animation where it's like the flashing between like the base and yellow to go Super Saiyan. I think that's super good. Alright, there he is. He can use his active skill straight away, but we'll probably save it for now. But once he transforms, his super attack now greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage and seals. He gets key 3, attack and defense 180, has guard, has damage reduction of 18%. He gets an additional attack 180 when attacking. If HP is 30% or more when attacking, he gets an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. It's when attacking, so it can change throughout the turn, which is good, because if you start the turn on low health, you can pick up orbs to heal, and then you still get that. Then you get extra attack depending on how low the enemy's HP is. In fact, is he at 40% or less? Yeah, so we're going to get a pretty big attack bonus here for this Vegeta. And then we get a defense 180 when receiving an attack, launches an additional super within the same turn, and get an action break if you've received an attack. So sadly, there are no attacks in the first slot, but we're going to be able to get a big heal off of these. And then I'll just grab those for you. So yeah, let's see what he's looking like here. 9.5 as the first super attack. Remember, he's 55%. Is this my one? Because he's level 1 links. Yeah. So 55% level 1 links, and he just drops a 10 mil attack stat. It's pretty good. Now, this is a unit that, of course, not only being an infinite stacker in base, once you start to get dupes for him, and you give him a whole load of additional, then obviously he's going to be significantly better. Because the more additional supers you can get, the better he's going to be, right? So I want to see how well this 55% Vegeta will tank Leah, because this guy basically always supers in slot 1, right? So we go ahead and transform, and then he's going to get supered straight away. And this cell does hit pretty hard. It's not like super hard, he's not like the hardest hitting boss or anything, but he hits for over 1 million. So this Vegeta in slot 1, 257k defense, he gets 180% when he gets hit. So he immediately is getting another, like, around 400k defense. So he's going to be at about 650 with guard and 18% damage reduction. So there's no way that we die, but I wonder how much damage he actually will take. Let's see. Grab these for you. Oh, really? Oh, I couldn't get... Well, let's see, again, annoying Dokkan key. Get the tech orbs and the rainbows, and then you can get 6. But no, you want to get the STR, because it gives more key that you don't actually need. And that means we can't get 6 orbs of Kefla. Yeah, double-digit damage. It's kind of what I expected, yeah. So, Vegeta, very, very good defensively. 7.5 with no support. 55%. I mean, again, there's the action break as well, which is nice. We get the additional jump straight up to 8 mil. And remember, he greatly raises on super. So after that first hit, where he went up to like 600 and something K, then he gets a super and basically goes up to 1 million. And now every additional super, we're getting a little bit closer, like a little bit more over 1 million. So he's probably at about 1.2, maybe. Anywhere between the 1.1 and 1.3 million defense range after getting those supers. With guard and 18% damage reduction. So, pretty good. And then Kefla obviously didn't really get any stacks throughout the run, so still doing a 12 million attack stat with barely any stacks on a 170 lead is pretty good. And then look at this rotation. Like, Vegeta doesn't need any key, so we can just go ahead and do that. With the support, he's starting off at 400k at the start of turn. Remember, the defense buff that he gets is before he actually takes the damage from the first hit. So when he gets hit and gets 180% defense, if we round it up just to like 400k, just to make it easier, if we do 400k plus 180%, that means as soon as he takes the first hit, he goes up to 720k defense with 18% damage reduction and guard. And then when he does his supers, he then gets 50% defense extra with every super attack. So that's pretty good. And then we can grab all of these for you. Sadly, there's no AGL orbs, but we do at least have type advantage, so do that. Get the Dokkan attack here for Vegeta, and let's see what we get. So tank those for double-digit damage. We got hit first, so we'll get the action break as well. And a guaranteed additional super. That's the other really big thing. As long as there's an attack in slot 1, this Vegeta then being able to get a guaranteed additional super is pretty big. Because not only is he doing decent damage, but we're also getting that extra defense buff as well. So he's at 8.3 mil. Again, this is my one as well. So 8.3 million is him at 55% level 1 links with the support from King Vegeta in slot 3. So definitely very, very good for a 55% level 1 links character. We're almost at 10 million with the additional. So if he was to get the additional from the hidden potential now as well, which we do, so we go up to 11 million. So pretty good. We did over 30 million worth of attacks in this turn with an action break. Then we got an additional normal with a crit as well. So yeah, pretty good. The LR Super Saiyan's got all of their orbs here, so they're going to get a bunch of attacks. Sadly, they don't get support from King Vegeta because obviously Trunks is on the card, so they're not a pure Saiyan. And of course, Goku's there, so they're not a Vegeta family card. So King Vegeta is not actually supporting the Super Saiyan trio at all here. But yeah, they're getting all their super attacks off, so oh yeah, they're just going and going, huh? All their additionals basically are converting into supers, so the fact that these guys are doing all of this whilst only getting the 170 lead is really, really good as well. Yes, come on, let King Vegeta get the kill. Let's go. King Vegeta defeating Perfect Cell. You love to see it. Good stuff. Look at that. So there you go. That's Vegeta at 55%. He is very, very good for a 55% level 1 Links character. I would say that he is definitely a solid unit. Is he worth summoning before the anniversary? I mean, it's hard to say considering that, like, if you've seen my summon video already, it took me over 1,000 stones to pull 1 copy of him. So for most players, dropping 1,000 stones at this point in the calendar, right, before the anniversary, pretty risky. But he definitely is very, very good. He definitely gets a lot better with dupes, which I know is like a crazy thing. I say this all the time when we say this unit gets better with dupes, because obviously every unit does. But a unit that's infinitely stacking and gets significantly better by getting more supers and stuff is obviously going to benefit from it. As soon as you get that first dupe, if you give him a bunch of additional, then he will be significantly better. So we'll get the sticker on him. Here you go. The sticker effect's not really anything particularly crazy in his pre-transformed state. To be honest, it's not that much better in the post-transformed one, to be honest. But yeah, he's pretty good. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Hopefully, if you did summon, you got good luck. I did get a couple of dupes for King Vegeta, so this showcase had him at 55% as well. I will get those fed in for the more difficult content that we'll now be trying out Vegeta's team in, so stay tuned for those videos as well. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.